Today's video, we're going to go over the age-old question, can Google reviews be removed? Let's dive in. Okay, so starting out, anytime this question comes up, I like to start right here. Can Google reviews be removed? Yes, but it's very hard. We had someone in chat during our live stream mention this. Google's always changing their policies based off this, and there's really no rhyme or reason for in some degree of what changes that. It comes to actually looking at a review to remove. We have four main criteria we want to make sure that you follow by. Does it violate a policy? Is it spam? Is it fake reviews? Is it something that you know for sure, okay, this policy, old coworkers can fall into this into a degree, but it's a bit harder now to go down that route with it versus how it was. Prohibited content, this is very easy. Is it naughty in nature? Is it threatening? Just anything that you probably would not want your mom to see on your page, you're probably good to get that removed. Incentivized reviews, this is someone will pay, give you even, is obviously direct monetary value if trackable and if tracked down against policy. A lot of the time you may see, oh, we'll give you a free meal or a gift card for review. Against policy, I'm not, I know people that do this and it's not entirely, has not came back to bite them. I wouldn't do it. I'm not doing it with my clients, but take it how you want to. Fake reviews. I think we all know review botting, just a lot of the time we have customers that get like reviews from just bogus accounts. Like let's say it's a landscaper. Hey, we had this event catering for our wedding and the pasta salad was too cold. Just silly stuff like that. You can pinpoint based off the review copy and content, but then also the profile name. Because I will say that I want to mention this at the beginning, if someone's trying to sell you a service that says you can get reviews without having without the customer having a Google profile, that's not the case. You have to have a Google account to leave a Google review. Definitely a review you want to stick around. So just keep that in mind. So the three main ways to request removal of reviews. Move my face down here. You can flag them, contact Google support, appeal decisions. They're essentially like all the same way to do this, but I think it's better to show y'all how this works. So I'm gonna go to my Google account here. Make sure you're logged into the Gmail account tied to your Google Business profile. If you are, you'll see these options here. So if you hit read reviews, if you catch my other videos, you'll see all these are replied to. Make sure you're replying to your reviews. But you can see here, there's like little stop sign, report review, and a whole list of options here that you can go through and make your case with. Off topic, spam, conflict of interest, profanity, etc. You'll mark that and then you will get sent off to Google. I would definitely highly recommend before doing that, unless it's like a completely obscene review, I like to respond at least, just because you don't lose the next lead, the next business, the next sale, if someone comes in and sees that review. Yes, it's going to be there regardless. It's going to hurt your rating possibly, but if they at least see your response, you can be proactive and get ahead of that, and then go through the process of getting that taken down or review it internally with your team. So a few things to consider here. It's a bit different in terms of it'd be easier if it's black and white, if it's very clear what can be taken down, or I should say what they see as spam or what they see as against policy. And there are certainly resources out there that have dove further into this. There's people that, they eat, sleep, and breathe this. They are very heavily invested in it. Our philosophy is we like to stay abreast of the information as Google provides in terms of what can be deleted and things like that. But we like to try to prevent as many possible bad reviews by a review system, making sure that we're only doing happy customers. We're not happy, let's fix that. Readiness and reliability is a core foundation of our pyramid. If you may have seen some other videos of a service provider, you have to make sure you're ready to provide the services that you say you want to provide. So looking at this, things to consider: you can't directly remove a review. Negative reviews does not equal against policies. If a review comes through, if it's bad mouthing the owner, whatever the case may be, to a degree, it may still fall in the okay, not against policies, because it's just unfortunate things happen. It stinks at times, but we kind of have to keep pushing through and get more reviews to smother that bad review. If anyone charges you to remove reviews, say no and give me a call, because it's free of charge to request removals, because there's no guarantee. Like I've seen a lot of kind of competitors say, "Oh, we guarantee reviews removed this price." Don't do it. Free of charge, just because there's no black and white. It's not black and white. And then the increased scrutiny. So I mentioned earlier in the video, Google is cracking down a lot on what is removed and how it's looked at and how it's viewed. It's something that you won't know until you've worked with a professional like ourselves or anyone else that has seen this for other customers in your industry of where Google's leaning. You can certainly look online to see what people have had success with. YouTube's a good option for that. Take everything with a grain of salt. Definitely now that Reddit is owning Google search, take that with a grain of salt still too. But until you know exactly, you've tried a few times, you tried to request removals a few times, you've tried to appeal those decisions, whatever the case may be, you won't know exactly how scrutinized and how difficult it is. It is come with your best foot forward, come prepared from the very beginning, because once you do make that first claim, it gets to get harder and harder. Not like they don't come out and say that, but I've seen it in my experience. It gets harder to have it removed the longer out it is. Okay, so we looked at what can you do to remove them? What's the criteria? Just recap that. Policy violations, prohibited content, incentivized reviews, and fake reviews. So we like to ask, what should you do? The age-old question. What should you do if you have a review that you want to have removed? So we say the 3 R's. Respond. You review it with your team or against what you know of Google's policies that we shared earlier in this video. And then lastly, you report it if it's against policies. We could have a fourth one here if it's not against policies. That's all kind of a different scenario, but I would say respond anyways. Take notes if it's something you need to fix internally, if it's something you can improve on, and learn from it, and then keep moving forward. We're doing a live stream filming this video, and a member came in and had a very, very insightful kind of mention of what it looks like from an outside perspective when someone leaves a review on a bad one. So they said, replies are a selling point to the next customer. The review cannot be removed. You want a response that shows accountability and growth for the future customers. I can't emphasize that enough. It's a learning experience for your team, but then customers know, okay, they admitted their faults, they grew from it, and hopefully by now you're 4.8, it's like a 5.0 again or something. I hope you all enjoy this video. It's a little different. It's a bit more of the deep dive, a slide presentation view of how it's possible to get a Google review removed, how difficult it can be, but it's a starting point. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. My email is jdunn@webski.io. If you need help getting started with your Google business profile altogether, we have a great free resource for you. If you go to webski.io/GBP, these are 6 tips for using Google to get more customers guide. It mentions reviews, images, GBP management, and it's a great starting point for that. All you need is your email, and then if you want some more information, last week's live streaming videos kind of talked more about how to use your Google business profile as a social media account, posting updates, events, promotions, things like that. Thank you all for watching. This has been an insightful video, hopefully. If not, leave a negative review and I'll get back to it. But we'll see y'all next time, and thank you all for watching.